First things first, I want to implore everyone that has not seen this movie to go check it out right now. Yes, I know it's terrible. I know it didn't follow the source materials, but some things you really need to see for yourself and hear for yourself. Trust me. There's a lot of good laughs to be had here. Just go watch it. It'll be a good night. Just fuck around with your friends or something like that. Check out the movie, man. But anyways, let's get into the video. I was initially thinking that I'd just do like a top 10 reasons why the movie sucks or something like that. We all know the movie sucks. But I seen so much of it like on my YouTube feed and stuff like that. So I figured I'd try to do something a little different. Because I mean, we all have the same gripes about the movie pretty much. You know, no one likes to see Black L. No one likes to see Light Turner. We want Light Yagami. You know, we pretty much all have the same gripes. So for this video, I kind of want to focus on a lot of the missed opportunities that I felt like the movie could have cashed in on, you know, and maybe won over some of the fans that they butt fucked, you know, but it is what it is. I've noticed over like the recent years where they've been like adapting a lot of these Marvel movies and stuff like that, and doing a lot of the like the Netflix original, like all those Daredevil and Luke Cage stuff. Like the true fans, they care about the little things. They don't really care about the big things. It's like if you get the little things right, you know, that'll really get you like a lot of points with the people that stuck with the comics or followed the manga for anime, you know. And I feel like Death Note missed out on a lot of their opportunities where people wouldn't have been so mad if they got little things right. Two examples of little things that they very easily could have gotten right was the way L was holding the phone in the movie. If anyone's familiar with Death Note, the manga or the anime, we know that L is a very eccentric person to say the least, and he has a lot of odd things about him. But one of the most recognizable things about him was the way that he held the phone to his ear, or away from his ear more or less. In the anime and the manga, a lot of people thought it was cool and funny. I enjoyed it, and I expected that maybe that L would hold the phone to his ear the same way, but you know, they let us down in a whole bunch of other ways, so I should have expected that much. And another thing they could have like cashed in on, I believe, was the way Ryuk didn't finish any of his apples. You know, a lot of people had a problem with that. I did too. It would have been a very simple fix. Like, they ruined Ryuk's personality already. They could have at least had the guy killing those apples like we were used to. But I mean, yet again, it is what it is. They made mistakes. So I mean, everyone should expect that they mess up on the little things. Anyways, I digress. One of the big things that they could have capitalized on, I think, was Light and Ryuk having a better or a more light-hearted relationship. I feel like that would have gave us some comic relief throughout the movie. I felt like they tried to make it like a teenage love story kind of thing. I feel like they could have left out the mushy parts and then added in something with Ryuk and Light having a kind of back and forth kind of funny banter like they used to have.
How's it going? I don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games? Come on, it's been a while. You listening? Hey, Light! Where exactly are we going? Light, don't ignore me when I'm talking to you or I'll get mad. Huh?
Doesn't look like these clothes have been bugged. I think we're safe. Listen to me. There's a very strong possibility that...
I really enjoyed it. I feel like a lot of other people could agree with me as well. I would have liked to see it in this. Alright, and this next one is kind of going to be a touchy subject for me, because I was talking to my friend about this just earlier today, and she completely disagreed with me. So, like, I guess this is just my opinion kind of thing. I guess no one else feels this way. But I felt like they missed a huge opportunity in leaving Ray Pinbar out of the movie. I guess he had a little screen time here and there when he got tased in the neck. and when he was following Light around a little bit in that alley. But I feel like that would have been a very cool moment for the movie, you know, and it would have won over a lot of fans. Yeah, the significance of his death was like, I feel like it played a large role into like how things went in the rest of the anime and the manga. So I feel like leaving out his death was definitely a missed opportunity. They could have cashed in real big with that. They'd have made that scene cool, you know. Maybe people could have forgiven the rest of all the travesties that were in the movie, but you know, shit happens. And that last point kind of goes into the one I'm making right now. I would have liked to see Light go into the Kira task force like he did in the anime, you know, like that was pretty cool for me. You know, he was like finding out information from the inside, you know, trying to prove to everyone that he wasn't Kira because everyone suspected it, even his dad a little bit. In the anime, they really focused on the battle of wits between Light and L, two equals. And in this movie, they really tried to, it seemed like Light versus Misa at the end. But I mean, I guess before that, it was like a love story. And that's really what disappointed me, is like I didn't really see that witty back and forth, oh, if I make this one move, then they'll know who I am kind of thing. There was never a fear in my heart that he would get caught. And honestly, I thought this guy was going to tell on himself. But I think the whole issue of Light not having that killer instinct like he had in the anime and the manga is the fact that Ryuk was the one that pushed him to want to use the Death Note in the first place. Whereas in the anime, Light had already used that shit many times before he even met Ryuk. So, I mean, there's a big difference in the two people. Personally, I just want to see death to all live action adaptations of anime and manga. I just see no purpose in it. I think it needs to end completely. Like, let this be the last one. I mean, I feel like they made their money off of this movie, regardless to how bad it was. Let's just end it there. Please, no more live action adaptations of anime and manga. Like, no one wants to see this shit at all. Just stop it. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Masura out.